Hello, my name is Matthew Feiner, and here is a progress update on my MEMS 5001 project. My project idea is to optimize an NBA regular season schedule given the constraints that each team play 41 home games and 41 away games, each team play in-conference and out-of-conference teams a certain number of times, and no team can play 2 games in one day. The objective functions are to minimize back-to-back games and to minimize travel. I've researched approaches to scheduling problems and found a common method was by binary integer programming. Using this model, I was able to turn my problem constraints and objective functions into symbolic expressions. I discovered a complete solution to this model would be too difficult and time-consuming, so I began looking into potential solution methods. Here's a basic overview of the binary integer model I'm considering. I'm planning on using design variables for each potential game that could exist in an NBA season. This is represented by the symbol X with subscripts I, J, and T, where I is the home team, J is the away team, and T is the day the game takes place. Each design variable will equal 1 if that game exists and 0 if it will not be played. This model can be used to solve constraints and depict objectives. For example, this is how I could count the number of home games a team plays and how I could count the number of times teams have to play back-to-back games. With 30 teams, 29 possible opponents, and 169 possible days a game could be played, there are a total of 147,030 design variables. This problem is way too big to solve completely by this method, so we need to find an optimization method to find a good solution in an appropriate amount of time. The approach I'm planning on taking is to take an NBA season schedule from the past few years and check neighboring schedules to determine if they are any better with regards to the objectives. I'm considering using a genetic algorithm where switching games will act like mutations. In order to complete this project, I will need to import NBA season schedule data into MATLAB in order to adjust the schedule. I also need to figure out how I plan on measuring travel distance within my model. This problem has multiple objective functions, so I will have to run multi-criteria optimizations to find solutions.